Hello people, I'm Vito, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn with Robberlink.
Hello.
Alright, so where we left off, we're voicing over these again because this one in the previous episode we couldn't use the microphone audio, but yes, we're here. We saw these druids, which are very rare. Haven't killed them yet, but they have very interesting looking attack animations. And Boyd almost frickin' died because of a crit.
Yeah, which, there's a situation.
They have the plus 20. So that's...
And, a luck stat greater than 10.
Yeah, well, luck only affects their dodge, which is anti-crit.
Well, what affects crit then?
Skill.
Oh.
Its skill is like half as effective at giving crit as it is giving hit chance, I believe.
Well, then why did the enemies never crit?
Because we have luck.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
And that's why they're not good at avoiding crits unless they're these disciples of order. So yeah, we're planning on moving Boyd back
to
a safer spot.
I did come up with a plan, and then...
We're like working through it, I think, at the moment, because we want to be able to possibly still use him, and then we could heal him, and possibly also sing to him, but then if we don't kill all three of them, then whoever we put below Boyd could be at risk.
Yeah. It's,
Because I was thinking... If you put Titania, I believe, to the lower right, yeah, right there, then you could sing to both of them if you, like, canto Titania there after attacking. But then we have to make sure...
Because what I wanted was for Boyd to attack, but also for Reese to be able to heal. But, like, how do you position that without Raphael?
Yeah.
Or with Raphael being there?
Yeah. So we're, like, thinking about how do we do this... and not get either of our squishies killed. So we could possibly still make this work, or we could just maybe not sing to them, or maybe not have them go back out. Just to make sure we protect our squishies. I forget exactly how we did this. But it should be good. I don't remember us failing.
Unless...
Sharp bonker. Yeah, I think I pointed out here that it would probably be better to use axes for her because I think that's the thing that she can get to SS and not swords.
Yeah, because she's a gold knight.
Yeah. And
you even timed the checking of the skills.
Yeah, I think... Yeah, it said she was already past like halfway to it, which is good. I guess if there is anyone we don't get to SS, we do still have arm scrolls. And, oh, hello. That is a soul. You get no chance to fight back.
So about that one health you'd be left alive with. Forcing me to waste another usage of this.
No.
Denied.
Oh, and I believe an update to how Mecha Master's playthrough has been going. I think I mentioned that he's been using Rolf and it's been going good. Apparently now he is absolutely amazing, and
I told ya.
He appreciates, us showing him how good Rolf can be. Because apparently it didn't work for him before. Maybe he didn't try. I don't know. But yep, Rolf can be good. Our happy little murderer.
Yes. I think that was the kind of thing we established early on. Like, not even in the playthrough, but just in general in the first game, that higher class units don't end up being as good as if you level up a lower class unit to that same level.
Yeah, that's especially true, like...
Between Oscar and Titania.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Titania's good here.
Yeah. But the first game, she's, like, overpowered at first, because she's a paladin.
Yeah. It's like, her level is higher than everyone else, which makes her better, but then once you get to the point where she's on level with enemies, her stats are not as good as her level, apparently.
And I don't know if I've ever checked, but I assume that's the same situation with, if you would compare Rolf and Shinon.
Possibly, I'm not sure, but it does seem like every Fire Emblem game that I've played tends to do that. In Awakening, what's his name? Oh, we got a coin, finally.
Yes.
And at somewhat bad biorhythm. Okay, good. It's not, there's a mounted knight named Stall, but that's not the one. I'll probably just look it up and put it in text here. There's a different one in Awakening who is like that. Who's really good at first, but then he's not quite on par when he's at the same level. But then in Fates, there's a dude who's like a really old guy who's mounted, and they've like really leaned into that because they made him so he gets like 1 stat per level no matter what.
Oh, jeez.
So he cannot level up well. So once you're on par level with the enemy, he's sucky no matter what. At least that seemed to be how it worked.
I can't imagine getting like 2 stats in a level up and being like, holy crap, that's amazing. Gets double what it usually does.
Yeah, it's annoying me that I can't remember the name of the one guy from Awakening. Fates, it's more understandable. I can't remember a lot of the names.
Me forgetting which game is which. Totally understandable.
Yeah, I don't know if you've even seen any of the gameplay from those 2 games, have you?
Are they the more recent one? Like, did they come out after Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn?
Yeah, they're on 3DS, both of them.
Okay.
But they're before Three Houses.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I don't think so, because I know I've played a little bit of a couple of Fire Emblems that are older, like on the... Not Game Boy, I don't think. But,
GBA? Game Boy Advance?
Oh, I might... Maybe. Maybe one of them was. Yeah, even then, I don't think I ever, like, beat a Fire Emblem game. Actually, no, there was another one that, it was one of the ones where you could go back and do skirmishes. There was, like, a challenge tower that you could go to. There was a Necromancer class who could summon, like, a 1 health unit.
I'm trying to think if I've played this one or if it's just something I don't remember because it's been so long. Do you know any of the characters' names? Oh yeah, we noticed. Yeah, glare is an option that we've kind of forgot about, but it has a very low chance. You were like, is that gonna stop me?
Yes. They also want to scout ahead a bit, and yeah, it seems pretty clear.
Yeah, that's good. And this path seems clear at the moment, at least as far as we can see. And I think I reminded you that there's an item in the upper right here, just to the right of the destructible sandbag that you can't see because Rolf's stats are blocking it. I assume we're talking about something originally here. Maybe I am just telling you about it. Yeah, there. Nope, there. Past Robber Link. Just do it.
Down there?
No, there. Yeah, he's at good biorhythm, but he still didn't find it, unfortunately. Oh well. Since it's a route, we might as well march forward. Okay, maybe a little more than that? Oh, hello.
But yeah, the past Fire Emblem game I was mentioning, I think one of the main characters was a light blue-haired sword girl named Erica.
Oh, that's a GBA one.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, she got a crit. That's nice.
Yeah, if she had gotten a second crit, she might have killed him.
It would have been perfect, but...
Yeah, that was way too unlikely at 8%. Yeah, that's Sacred Stones?
Sacred Stones, yeah, that sounds familiar.
It's like Erica and Ephraim something. I think they're twins?
Yeah, that's right, she did have a twin.
Either twins or siblings at the very least.
But yeah. I don't know if I beat that, but I definitely made some progress in that one.
Yeah, that's interesting that you remember it actually had skirmishes in it, because I don't remember if it did or not. But that would mean, potentially, yeah, that they already had skirmishes as a mechanic before this game at the very least.
Yeah, so...
GBA was around GameCube, so I don't know if it would have been before Path of Radiance, but it would have been before this. Almost certainly.
So it was probably a deliberate decision to not have skirmishes, which does make the game more challenging. Because, you know, you have to be like, alright, do I want... Like, you're good now, but I want to get this guy better in the long run.
Yeah.
Oh, and Boyd killed the guy who, you know, got a crit on him.
Thankfully didn't get crit a second time, and he is rewarded for his lack of getting crit. You didn't suck this time.
Rewarded not for your competence, just your lack of incompetence.
Which kind of sounds like competence, but I don't know. Whatever. Minor technicality.
Like, you weren't good, you just...
weren't bad?
Yeah.
There we go. Reaver. 4.
Quintuple the magic.
Yeah. +4 to magic. Yep. +4 resistance, which he could use because...
That is nice.
He sucks at resistance otherwise. Still kind of sucky, but a big jump forward.
And then, oh no.
He can't fight back. This will be an easy target. Come here, little boy. You're dead.
Nope.
What?
I don't think so.
What do you mean, nuh-uh? Alright, is it loading? Oh, I bet there was the reinforcement sound effects.
Yeah, probably.
New people warping in. But we could not see, because they are in the fog of war. Okay, find that coin, please. Thank you.
Alright.
Now you can get out of here.
Then I bring Jill up there.
Yeah, because you can sing.
Yeah. And there's something in that corner there.
Yes. And then something right there.
And, yeah.
What are we doing?
This should be safe since we cleared it of enemies.
Deliberating, but yes.
Now, wait a minute.
Wait just a second.
Hold on. I've seen this one before.
Yeah. I'm getting a strange sense of deja vu. Kill him.
She's not fast enough.
Yeah, unfortunately. Will you settle for a maiming? Okay, for a sec, that hit chance, I thought it was the crit chance for a sec before we entered the combat screen. I thought it was like 55% crit chance. I was like, whoa, what?
And then it's revealed, yep, it's pretty much the same guys again.
Yeah, all three of them. They're back. Again.
I think if you actually check, I suspect they have the exact same stats, in fact. Like, I just have a gut feeling about that one.
I guess something I hadn't considered. Can Ashera just copy people since she's technically a goddess? Are these really just literally copies of the people we just killed?
They could be. Or maybe it's supposed to be like, they are, in fact, the same people we just killed.
Resurrected? Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess with divinity, nothing is off the table.
So yeah, I've got to move them back.
And keep them safe. Give them a little bit of distance.
Then,
yeah, maybe drop her off first.
So that I don't have the massive debuff.
And still nothing. Gosh darn it. Search harder, Jill.
Then I don't know what to do with threes, so I leave them for now.
There's only so much snow in however much space there is in one slot. One tile.
Okay, then I spend some time deliberating here.
Yes, we have two people to deal with.
Think.
You could weaken him. Because he's a little bit trapped. Or is he? Yeah, crossbow's not good. Because it has that limited...
It's just a flat damage instead of being based off strength.
Yeah. But, because of your extra range, you can just shoot past that guy and kill the other one.
It's like, you know what? I don't feel like killing you. In fact, let me just jump over you and kill your friend.
Your body blocking is useless against me. Oh no.
And then Gatry comes up.
And suddenly, it was this enemy who was surrounded. Backed into a corner.
How the tables have turned. I don't know what my voice did there. Turned.
Your voice has turned against you.
Oh no. And then, missed. Finish him.
Oh yeah, she can. Yep. That's a 1, and that's a 2. Good.
Ow.
And still good experience. Yes. Another level. Get a good one.
Acceptable.
Yeah. Still 3 stats at least. I still want her to get more strength because she actually uses strength.
Then I don't know what else is down there, so keep her back just in case.
In case there's someone like right on the edge of our vision.
Yep.
So you don't need experience and we're not overwhelmed at the moment, so we could move you back? Maybe not. I don't know. It depends on what past you has decided.
Because on the other hand, she does have pretty good vision, so she could be a good scout. But then she might attract enemies that'll go after her instead of Ike.
Yeah.
And then... Alright, you convinced me. Ike's tanky enough. He'll probably survive.
Oh yeah. Because it's Ike. What's gonna happen to him, you know?
Well, I don't know. That's the concern.
Yes, but is his lost HP due to being attacked or due to leveling up? I don't remember anymore. Oh, but there's one of the healers. Yeah, whenever there's an extra item, it's like, ooh, steel, but it's just pure water. It's not that valuable.
Yeah,
and Heather's all the way up there.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
So what to do about you? I guess we could try scouting a little bit. Not put her too far. Oh, there's a lot.
Oh.
But they can reach Ike, so they might. Yeah, I think you said we were planning on having him move up and then he would have been in range, which would not have been good. So this could be a good opportunity to try flinging some blizzard magic at him. And apparently he can attack twice!
Yeah.
Which is the thing that we were almost certain couldn't be done.
Because I, for one, have literally never seen that happen.
Yeah, and in one of the previous missions, we were worried that, you know, maybe a Heron could be struck twice by it. Even though it probably isn't a mechanic, maybe we should just keep him out of range just in case. For some crazy reason it happens to be possible.
And apparently it is.
There was good reason for that worry.
Oh yeah, and we even checked, like, is it, like, because of these classed up?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like how
the marksman
gets
extra range. I mean, that could be potentially, and we just don't know if that just unlocks their ability to potentially strike twice with it. Or maybe the tome is just so heavy that it takes being classed up a second time to get enough strength to not be penalized speed-wise. Anyway, this looks like an optimal position. Oh yeah, you wanted to maybe attack the healer instead, or at least check how it would go.
Yeah.
It wouldn't kill, though, and it has a bit of a chance to miss. So maybe just go after the druid.
I think I sold for the soldier?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because you can kill that one.
It's like, ah! Okay, that hurt, but thankfully there was only the one. Ah!
They told me lightning could only, strike once. It would never strike twice, but they didn't say anything about the flying frickin' icicle meteors.
They never warn you about that.
Alright, pretty good stats. I do wonder if he's, like, vulnerable because he has Blizzard equipped to not being able to fight back now.
But, like, the only person in range of him should be the druid.
Oh yeah, I was curious about this. Like, what? You can use the hammer? But it's because he's carrying all those items, and I didn't realize you could just choose in the other person's inventory. I thought it was just whatever they had equipped.
Yeah, we don't usually use
the hammer.
Yeah.
It's, like, so special. It's like, I don't want to use that. It feels wasteful. But you feel like that throughout the entire game.
Yeah.
Kind of like elixirs and things like that.
It's like scrolls as a fighter in Skyrim.
Are those like the one-time magic uses?
Yeah.
It's like, I could need this later. Later. I could need this later. End of the game. I could need this later. Game ends. Oh, I still have this. 13% chance of hitting? Yeah, I don't think so.
Lol. Get good. Oh no, they're getting good.
Oh yeah, the fire is actually good against her, but it would still only do 17 damage.
Out of 66.
Whatever will we do if that happens to hit?
Oh yeah, that general just walked up to Gatry without hitting.
Yeah, so that suggests that maybe they do have limited range as well with the Fog of War. Because I still wasn't really sure. I'm still not really sure, but that does suggest that it does limit them as well.
Like, the AI itself still might know where your units are, but mechanically it may block them from attacking out of the Fog of War.
Yeah. That reminds me of how some RTS games work.
Yeah.
Where it's like the enemy always knows where you are, despite the Fog of War. But yeah, they could still limit things to not be able to use
Oh yeah.
targets.
He hit Ike for 1 damage, so Ike retaliates.
By using Aether. And getting it back. So yeah, and then it was actually 2 separate attacks. I just don't remember if that's how it was in Path of Radiance. Where one attack is Soul, the other is Luna. It may have just been in one single damage calculation, but I can't remember. But we could go back and watch. Although I think that's far enough back that I don't like the way my voice sounds in those recordings anymore.
Did your voice sound different?
I think my voice has kind of changed, just due to like being more confident about doing these recordings. Like, for some of our first few playthroughs, that, to me, it's like hard to listen to.
Yeah, I could probably imagine that.
The thing is, from what I remember when I just listened to a bit of our Prime 3 playthrough for some reason, you sounded just about almost exactly the same, but I sounded very different. I'm like, why is it only me? It sounds so sucky before.
That's the secret. I still suck.
I hadn't considered that. Well, stop sucking. We need to hear what you sound like when you don't suck. You're
well, all right then, just listen here.
It's like you've been depriving our audience of your good voice.
Darn.
Do a little sneaky javelin toss. And still don't find the frickin' coin?
Ah, well.
Jill, you gotta multitask here. Throw the javelin, then dig. Yeah, she's at good biorhythm too. Yeah, I think I made a point that it's been so many turns, it's gone from best to worst back to best. And she still hasn't found more than just like 1 coin.
Look, every time I move, I have to get back on my wyvern. Then when I have to search for the coin, I have to get off my wyvern. And again, he's left with 1 HP, so yeah, she'll have to take a second hit. And no Saul this time.
Oh,
oh yeah, instead counter.
Yeah, counter for the kill. Yeah, I almost don't expect something like counter to be able to kill just because things like poison can't. I don't think, right? Or can they? Will they leave you at 1 HP? Or am I thinking of a different game?
Depends on the game. Like, in this game, I don't know. I think it can kill.
Okay, for some reason I can't remember. But I know in some game... Oh, he found it. Good. In some game, poison can't kill you. It can only leave you at 1 HP.
Yeah, there are a few games that do that.
I think Minecraft is one of them, but... Is that what I was thinking of? That feels weird because it's such a different game. Why would I be thinking of that? I don't remember anymore. Oh well. It's like, there's so many complexities to this game. There's a thing like authority stars that we finally learned about actually have an effect, but then we end up forgetting about things like, can poison actually kill you in this game? Sounds like pretty vital information to have.
Google. Does poison kill or just really, 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 really hurt?
Kill or maim.
Alright, nice. I bring Heather over so that she can take Rolf's spot eventually.
Oh, that reminds me. I think the guy I mentioned in Metroid Samus Returns that I watched stream Metroid Prime Trilogy Shono Grumps.
I was going to say it was like something about the Grumps.
I don't know why he has that name. I haven't asked. But he said he was looking up something that we didn't, or he didn't, and I also didn't understand about Prime 3, I think, like where some codes go. He said he first input into Google MP3, just shortened to Metroid Prime 3, and you can imagine how that went. It's like, wait a second, this is not what I meant.
Gosh. It's weird thinking back to like when MP3 players were advertised.
Yeah.
You know, so that you'd see people walking around with, these, MP3 players that are like, kind of chunky, like bigger than a smartphone, just to listen to some music. And now you just use your smartphone.
Yup, there's a Deadeye. Again. Yeah, I don't know if iPods were that big or not. I don't think I ever had one. I had something that was... I think it was an Apple product, but it was smaller. I think it was called an iPod Shuffle. It was really tiny. It was like a USB stick size.
Oh, wow.
It was odd. It was like the only time I've used an Apple product because someone got it for me. But yeah, MP3 files are still used to this day, but yeah. It's like, finally, in 2025, we will finally have the power of MP4 videos.
And Metroid Prime 4.
That too.
Okay, and here's where I'm like, yeah, go back so you don't take all that XP.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, I don't want Ike to be too far out.
Yeah. So maybe you go after that guy.
Who could actually hurt Ike, but I'm confident.
Yeah. Yep, 2025.
I summon dark powers. Oh.
We'll finally get Metroid Prime 4, and you know that game I've been playing, Splitgate?
Yeah.
Apparently there's also a sequel to that coming out in 2025. Splitgate 2. Because from what I've heard, Splitgate, I don't know exactly what engine it uses. It might use Unreal, but I guess some of the code they use is kind of cobbled together in a way that's not the most efficient, just to make it work. So I think for the sequel, they're building it up from the ground up to make it better. The thing is, it sounds like they're making some changes that I don't know if I'm gonna like. Like, for example, in Splitgate 1, it's very much like Halo, everyone's the same. They can just have, different weapons potentially depending on the game mode.
Right.
And you can pick up weapons.
So it's different loadouts and stuff.
Yeah, I think it doesn't really have loadouts. Like, if it's deathmatch, you're always just with the same two weapons spawning. You spawn with.
But it is still based on the weapons. It's not like a class-based system.
Yeah, and it sounds like there might kind of be classes in the sequel. And it sounded like one of them might even have, like, disabling effects, kind of like, CC or crowd control, which may not be a good idea. Because that's one of the crappiest things about games like Overwatch is, apparently they've changed it. So you remember McCree? I guess he's called Cassidy now. He has like a stun grenade. Apparently it's no longer a stun grenade. I haven't played it since it became Overwatch 2. But then there's also Roadhog's hook. That's just like an annoying screw you if you get caught by it, really. If you're not a tank yourself, he can immediately shotgun you, and you're dead.
Yeah, true.
No recourse. And then there was Doomfist. Really sucky to play against, because he can basically insta-kill you if he just peeks a corner while he has a full charge, and then punches you.
I'm just gonna look around and boom. Fist to the face.
Yep. And there's another Aether. Nice. I haven't been paying full attention to the video. Was he off in the fog before?
I think so, but there was also a halberdier right next to Ike
Well,
who could have seen him.
I saw that reinforcement.
Yep. I did too. I was like, wait a minute, I saw that.
Yeah, alright. So I think this might be where we end it. So I think we'll end this here for now. Sorry we had to record over this, but we'll be back to normal next time. So we'll end it here, and we'll see you then.
So goodbye for now.
Goodbye.